Earthlings, I'm Imani, and today I want to talk about why you should solo travel. I went traveling after my study abroad program in, when was it? June. It was so much fun, much more fun than I would have ever expected. I'm an introvert, I like being alone, I like my alone time. So for me, it was kind of just like this peaceful experience. What's cool about traveling by yourself is you don't have to worry about what anybody else wants to do. You can go where you want, when you want, you can wake up whenever you want, you can go to bed whenever you want. If you want to go out, you can go out. If you'd rather stay in that night, you can stay in. There's a car. And that's okay, because there's nobody to tell you like, oh, I don't want to go tonight, I'm tired, or oh, I don't want to go to another vegan restaurant, or whatever. It's like, it's cool. Also, it's so easy to meet people when you're by yourself. Like, you're more approachable if you're just traveling alone rather than if you were traveling in a big group. I met so many cool people while I was traveling, and now I follow a bunch of them on Instagram, and so I get to keep up with what they're doing, like where they're from, and I just think it's so cool. The first solo trip I took was to Dublin. I'll insert the video here. I was so scared to go by myself at first. Well, not like super duper scared, but just nervous about it because I had never really, I had gone from place to place alone obviously, but to actually like go there, not know anybody, not meet up with anybody or anything, I'd never done that before. When I went to Dublin, I stayed in a hostel with like 8 other people or something like that because it was cheap, but it was a nice hostel, centrally located, walking distance within Trinity College. It was so nice. I made a friend that was rooming with me. He was from Argentina. It was so cool to hear his story of why he was in Dublin, and I did a pub crawl. If you don't know what a pub crawl is, you sign up online, you meet at whatever the meeting spot is. Some hostels, like, you can sign up through the hostel, so I think that's what I did, yeah. I signed up through my hostel, and then you meet up at whatever bar is first, and they give you a wristband, and that allows you to get free drinks or like a free shot, and then the cat just tried to jump on the windowsill, and then he failed miserably, probably because he has one eye. Anyways, what was I saying? Shoot, girl. Oh yeah, pub crawls. The coordinator, or whoever is in charge of the pub crawl, they take you around to a bunch of different pubs, and you get to pay for beer, and then sometimes there's a free option, they'll give you a free shot. It depends on how much you paid for the pub crawl, because obviously the pricier ones, you get more free stuff, and then if they're really cheap, you might get a free shot at every place, you might not. Sometimes they give you like the weakest shots. It's fine though, because it's a really good way to meet people and gain some travel buddies, or at least some drinking buddies for the night. After the pub crawl had finished, we hung out afterwards, and like we tried to go out like to a club, but apparently the club scene isn't a major thing in Dublin. Everything pretty much shuts down at 3 a.m. which I was not used to coming from Spain. If you don't know, that's where I was studying abroad, with Spain, and their clubs stay open till 8 a.m. Outside the pub, we met up with this big group of friends, and then we just started talking to them. Yeah, we ended up walking over to the canal and just hanging out there, and it was so much fun. Yeah, that was a really cool experience. Definitely a great first time travel alone situation. Just traveling alone is an entirely different experience than traveling with family or traveling with friends. It's just like, it's just so freeing. You learn so much. You learn a lot about yourself. Traveling alone definitely expands your horizons, but it also pushes you out of your comfort zone in that you kind of have to talk to people. I mean, as much as I enjoy my own company, I actually like myself now. It was a process to get to this point, but yes, I actually enjoy my own company. Sometimes it gets a little like, like, sometimes you just want to have dinner with somebody and have a conversation with somebody besides you in your head, you know? If you're like me, who's kind of shy, kind of introverted, once you actually do, it's like so rewarding and you learn so much. While traveling, I met some of the coolest people. Like, I wish I could hang out with them all the time. Travelers just have a different mindset about a lot of things, and they really enjoy that, and I really enjoyed talking to people with that kind of worldview. Like, I've been asked if I ever felt unsafe while I was traveling by myself, and honestly, no, not really. I mean, I was traveling in Europe, so I wasn't in like a war zone. Yes, being a female solo traveler, you definitely have to keep an eye out and, you know, be extra careful, but I never really felt unsafe or scared. I didn't really walk alone at night too often, and I wouldn't suggest it either. It's just kind of like common sense things. I'd say traveling by myself was definitely an excellent decision, and I'd love to do it again as soon as possible. I just have so many places that I want to go to. Leave a comment below. What is your #1 travel destination that you want to go to? I want to know. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like if you found it helpful or interesting or entertaining in any sort of way. Follow me on all of my social media sites. I'm mostly active on Instagram. If you're interested in my travel vlogs, I have a playlist. Check that out as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.